Okay, I'm standing next to Edgar. Edgar, could you tell me some more about this Muslims for Peace campaign?
Well, I think that this is a fantastic thing that you are doing, because most of the Muslims have been misrepresented in the United States and some other places in the world by ignorance, and we would like to know, a lot of people have to be very well informed about who the Muslims are and what they stand for. They stand for peace. Peace. In fact, most of my friends are Muslim. So,
and Edgar, where are you from and what do you practice?
I am from Colombia, and I am a Catholic part-time.
Okay, very good.
Okay, I'm not too religious, but I am much more spiritual.
Okay, that's very good. And Edgar, what does peace mean to you?
Peace means understanding between different races and between different peoples.
Okay. Okay. Gracias. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next to Edgar, and we just discussed what the message of peace meant to us.
Thank you.
So is that what do you think about the Muslims for Peace campaign?
I think it's a great idea. How long overdue? I mean, I don't know if it's overdue, but I think Americans need to see that Muslims aren't all terrorists. Really, honestly, I know that we know that, but we don't see enough of it, and it'll really help, I think.
Great, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, good luck.
Right now, and Lena, could you tell us more about the Muslims for Peace initiative?
Well, I just walked by their booth, and I think this is a great idea that needs to be promoted. We certainly need peace in the world.
Okay. And what does peace mean to you?
Peace means negotiations and tolerance and understanding.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Okay, that'll be $5.
I'm standing up next to Alex right now. Alex, could you tell me more about this Muslims for Peace? You said that you visited our stall the other day.
Yeah, I went yesterday, got a bunch of information. I got a copy of the Quran just out of curiosity. I mean, regarding the fight on terrorism, I don't even think there should be an American perspective. I think it's just a worldwide perspective that it's not defined as here. It's Italy, Spain, France. Everyone wants to fight terrorism. It's just something that we don't like and that we don't want. So.
Okay. And what does peace mean to you?
I mean, it definitely means no violence. It definitely means no sufferance. As long as we don't have that, then we're good, or at least if we're not inflicting it on each other.
Okay. And do you feel that this initiative that Muslims are doing, that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community doing, is it a good initiative? What do you think about that?
Of course. It takes away a lot of people's judgments and a lot of people's pre-made ideas that may not reflect what's really going on, Okay. So it's a good thing. It's very good.
All right, Alex, thank you so much for your time. Yeah, take care. Bye-bye. I'm standing next to Ivan at the Miami Book Fair. Ivan, could you tell me a little bit more about the Muslims for Peace, and what do you think of it?
I think that it's a great idea. You guys supporting anti-terrorism is something that's very quite beneficial, and it's great. Okay.
Thank you. And Ivan, what does peace mean to you?
Peace is love. Shall I say? I think it's something definitely that everybody should have. And love is something that's a communication for everybody, and it relates, and it's something that's beneficial. And everyone, if we have love in our community, and for the whole entire human race, the terrorism wouldn't exist.
Very good. Thank you so much. Next up to Gaston. Gaston, could you tell me more about the Muslims for Peace and what do you think about it?
Well, I think it's a wonderful thing that this is coming to light here. I think there's a lot of ignorance here in the United States regarding the issue, and I think it's good. It's a very good movement to inform the population of what's going on and what's real and what's not real.
Okay. And what does peace mean to you?
Peace means tolerance, coexistence, not just being able to thrive and live and without the worries of dismay.
Very good. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. Thanks. What's your name? Sorry. Okay. I could just call you Sergeant?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Hi. I'm standing next to the Public Safety Sergeant for the Miami-Dade College. Sergeant, could you tell us more about this Muslims for Peace and how does this being used daily as an officer of this university?
Well, as a humanitarian myself, I believe that that life comes from within, okay? And God puts that life so we all come together in an understanding of love and peace. And that's what we need in this life, a lot of love and a lot of understanding for each other. A lot of people are mostly concerned about their needs, but not the needs of others, and putting the needs of others first. I believe that if in the world we had more people thinking about other people's needs and how to service them, which is the way we should live, okay, there wouldn't be this battle for peace, because peace comes from that understanding of people's needs, not yours, not the self-need, but the needs of others around you, how you could help them and serve them. Sometimes there has to develop a tough love, but it's still love, because it's love with understanding and knowing what their needs is. You could lead them their way, never letting them, never telling them what their ideas are wrong, but understanding where their level of belief is and coming to an understanding, a point of understanding with them.
Thank you so much. And what does peace mean to you?
Peace, in a broad perspective, peace is the understanding of minds and beliefs, never disrupting one's self-choice or progress in life, you know, because just because you believe something doesn't mean it's progressive for somebody else, okay? It might be progressive for you, but not progressive for the other person. And you know, and there's many cases that I could bring out, you know, in this world right now that are going in, and in the media, you know. There's a lot of cases I won't go into, but there's a lot of cases, and I have my choice. For example, my daughter has her choices, and she did better in life by me being more understanding, more open about that. My parents were more conservative and tougher on me, you know, and I suffered a lot through my choices because I didn't come to terms with the choices I liked. But I still, I am gratified because I made the choices according to the love for them, which is still was good for me. It didn't affect me psychologically, but some people are affected.
How are you?
Good thing. What's your name?
Laura.
Laura. Okay. All right. I'm standing next to Laura, and Laura, could you tell me more about Muslims for Peace? What do you think about that?
I think it's just terrific. I love the shirts. I love the organization. It's great.
Okay. And what does peace mean to you?
Well, peace means, boy, lots of things. It certainly means harmony, getting along, but really it means more than that. It means celebrating each other.
Okay, that's good. And what do you feel about the initiative that the Ahmadiyya Muslim community is doing, spreading this message, Muslims for Peace in the country?
Oh, I think it's absolutely great.
Great. Thank you so much for your time, Laura. Thank you so much.
Well, you are most welcome.
Yeah, thanks. To Charles right now, and Charles, could you tell me more about the Muslims for Peace campaign? What do you think about it?
Well, basically what I'm saying, it's not for non-terrorism and no hatred, nothing. Well, basically, in my opinion, Muslim for Peace is the most core of it is there's no hatred in it. I mean, there's nothing that had to do with you know, killing people or hurting people whatsoever. Muslim basically stand for peace by itself, so that's what I think about.
Okay. And what does peace mean to you?
Peace is more like tranquility, and basically, you know, the environment is peaceful, everybody can enjoy themselves and all that kind of stuff. Everybody's having a good time. Okay. So that's basically what I think that's what's peace about.
Great, thank you so much. I'm standing next to Charles, and he just told us about what peace meant to him. Peace meant tranquility to him. Thank you so much, Charles.
Thank you.
Time to let peace be on you. I'm standing next to Bobby, and Bobby, could you tell us more about this Muslims for Peace campaign? What do you think of the message and everything?
I think it's wonderful that the people in America need to know that there are Muslims that are for peace, and they need to be more aware that there are very peace-loving Muslims all through America.
Okay. And what does peace mean to you?
getting along.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. Okay. Maybe do you speak French?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe in French. In French, if you can tell us, what does the Muslim of peace? What does this mean for you?
Pour la paix. Yeah.
So, qu'est-ce que la paix?
Et bien, nous avons besoin de cette paix pour bien vivre.
En musulman.
You see?
Musulman. Pour musulman, pour pays.
Pour la paix? Eh bien, et pour le monde, il nous faut cette paix.
Okay. D'accord. Je m'appelle Safir, and I'm sitting next to Italy, and we just discussed on what does peace mean. Okay, merci beaucoup.
My name is Robert Blaine.
Robert Blaine, okay.
I mean, I'm no problem Muslims. Muslims are very good people, just like anybody else in the world, and I believe like peace is international. And we should, come together and reason things out instead of, bombs and exchanging bombs and bullets and, things like that. There's reasons in the world. We can all come together and, get things right. I mean, a bad man is a bad man, whether it's a Muslim or Christian or whatever. Bad person is bad person, and that's my take.
Okay. Thank you so much, Robert. Thank you so much for your time.